married for 53 years. Certainly one of the really important things in my life are our children and our grandchildren. I'm essentially a writer. I've been involved in communications in the media. I've been an avid fly fisherman for at least 40 or more years. I've been taking Prevagen for at least 8 years. For me, the greatest benefit over the years has been that Prevagen seems to help me recall things and also think more clearly, have the ability to remember and think through things. And I enthusiastically recommend Prevagen. It has helped me an awful lot.
Prevagen, healthier brain, better life. Prevagen is available in stores everywhere. Based on a clinical study of subgroups of individuals who are cognitively normal or mildly impaired, this product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Thanksgiving's a great time of year, and so are the values during our Black Friday sales event at Dowling Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Hi friends, Bill Dowling telling you about some of the great lease programs going on all month long. For example, qualified Chrysler employees can lease a 2022 Jeep Compass Latitude Luxe for just $299 a month. Leases for 39 months, 10,000 miles a year with $2,000 down. For the finest of sales, service, and selection, come experience the Dowling difference. You'll be glad you did. That's Dowling Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bloomfield Hills, Chelsea, Roseville, and online at Dowling.com.
Addiction is a disease of isolation. I didn't think that I could be somebody that was addicted to anything, but the drug was just controlling my brain and said that I needed more. Putting labels on someone that's struggling with substance use disorder does nothing but put them in a box.
Stigma can affect a person's recovery. It's important to see the person, not just the disease.
The opposite of addiction is not just sobriety, but human connection.
I am somebody capable of mothering and of nurturing and of love. Something that I had thought I found when I found drugs was really something that existed in the humans that loved me.
Everyone goes through something different. Just find someone to talk to and be open with. Well, I know what it's like to live today, and life is worth living. If you're just willing to seek help, recovery works.
Recovery begins with we. Learn more at michigan.gov/opioids. A message from the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services.
Register to win a brand new 2022 GMC Acadia, now at Menards. Sponsored by Sylvania. See store for details. Save big money at Menards. Breaking news on 97.1 The Ticket is presented by BetQL. Smarter bets start with BetQL. Download the BetQL app or visit BetQL.com today. Karen Goff joins Carson Anderson Tuesdays at 10:30 on 97.1 The Ticket. Live from the Jamie Samuelson studio, here's Stoney and Jansen. 97.1 The Ticket. The telephone number is 248-539-9797. We are getting to the extra time in Qatar. Oh, stoppage time. Stoppage time. Yes, there'll be 8 minutes of stoppage time. So there's still about 8 minutes left in the game. And is that the +8? Saudi Arabia leading Argentina. What happens to the time during that 8 minutes if there's a stoppage of play? They'll still stop the clock. They add that, but we won't know. Oh, they don't add it to the. Only the referee. It seems like a process that will never end. Right. Only the referee knows. And a lot of times, what's interesting is, and I actually think this part is good if you're going to have this charade, stoppage time. If a team is on the attack, even if the time runs out, they'll let them play until there's no, they take a shot, they fully make a save, then they'll end it. So you get to play. There's no play clock. I don't get it. But to tell you what would happen, I was checking because like I said, I know Messi. I don't know anybody else really in this game. Certainly, I'm not a fan of the Saudi Arabian team. The odds, if you were betting, Argentina was, if you took Argentina -2 goals, was -105. Okay, Argentina won their final warm-up game 5-0, scoring as many goals there as Saudi Arabia have managed to score in their last 10 matches. You have to go back 20 internationals, not even World Cups, to find the last time Saudi Arabia scored more than 1 goal. Oh, wow. And they're leading 2-1. This is pretty damn huge if you are into the World Cup. Okay. I'll tell you something that we are all into, and that is college football. And
There we go.
Playoffs.
Back in the conversation.
There you go. There's no ties in college football, although their overtime process blows.
Yes.
Anyway,
Do you want that to happen just so it gets exposed?
Not Saturday.
Like a huge game when you come down to this 2-point conversion fast after the second OT.
I'll let it be the Pac-12 championship game.
Yeah.
Oh, that could put USC in over something.
Well, whatever. I don't want it to be Saturday either.
Yeah. Just don't
hate
let it be Saturday.
I don't like. I think college overtime. They should start at the 35, not the 25.
Right, because most, I'm not
sure.
all right with it unless you get Jake Moody. Be all right with that if it's a field goal automatically.
Right, or unless you're Michigan State, you can't make a field goal.
Right. I mean, that's the thing. You're putting that in play.
Right.
Yeah.
Right from the get-go.
The thing I can't understand is why college changed from what it was doing and why the NFL shortened from 15 to 10.
I know.
I just don't get it.
Well, I think the reason the NFL shortened from 15 to 10 was for the window for television. That has something to do with it. And player safety. 5 less minutes where somebody could get hurt.
Player safety. But
I'm sure that's why.
Let's add a 17th game.
I have no problem
Yeah,
with TV
I know.
controlling when a game is played and all that stuff. I get it. For TV to control
When it ends?
when a game ends so you can start another one, I can't stand it.
Right.
You're corrupting the game.
Right. I don't know if that's the reason. That is my guess.
It's dangerous too.
Yeah.
Because that 5 minutes.
Right.
So,
I know. Well, we agree. All right. So, depending on what happens in Columbus, as far as Michigan goes, let's play worst case scenario. They lose a close game. Well, they could get it, but I'm saying worst case scenario, they lose a close game. So Georgia beats Georgia Tech. All right. Let's say TCU wins their game with the great Matt Campbell, and then they win the Big 12 championship game. And Ohio State, obviously, like I said, wins. So you have 3 teams in. Mm-hmm. Let's say Clemson wins the ACC championship. USC loses.
Got the job pulled off.
What is the committee going to do? Maybe they'll be asked that tonight, although they won't give an answer. Between a 1-loss Michigan and a 1-loss
Conference
champion Clemson. Who should get in?
Well, in almost any other year, I would say the loser of Ohio State, Michigan, because the Big Ten is generally a much stronger conference. This year, you have 2 teams. It's Ohio State, Michigan. Now, how does that game play out? Is it a epic battle?